Obviously, the nominees were, if I'm not mistaken, it was obviously The Boy and the Heron, it was Spiderverse, it was Robot Dreams, it was...
which doesn't have an American release in that. You can't find it
Yes.
anywhere. I missed it. Went to the Alamo Draft House for a week. I missed that fucking week.
Yes. And
I forgot about it. I should have set a reminder or some shit.
But also, there was Elemental and one more movie that I'm not recalling, I believe. But it was a movie where I wish I would have swapped. There's one of those movies I said I would have swapped out TMNT. Pneumonia, yeah. Pneumonia. Not pneumonia, Mark.
Pneumonia.
We're not talking about the disease, the health risk. We're talking about the Netflix animated movie, Pneumonia. Yeah. So out of those five, of course, I think we both had come to the conclusion that of the five, obviously Boy and the Heron and Spider-Verse were the ones that were sort of ideally the ones that would have gotten the win at the Academy. And obviously The Boy and the Heron won. And what
it's a good movie. I don't think it's behind me. It's like one is the best. Go ahead.
No. In fact, like one of the things that I saw online a lot, because look, I was upset. I was a little pissed. So I went online and I looked at the comments, and people were still doing the thing of like anime won. I thought we were past this. I thought we were past like anime is so significant now that like I thought we were beyond, because 10 years ago it's a different story. Like Ghibli losing, The Wind Rises losing to, I can't remember what movie it was in 2013.
Probably some big shit.
Yeah. I think, no, was it Big Hero 6? It lost to Big Hero 6, which was embarrassing, which was...
A lot of fucking Lego movie was nominated! Yeah. I'm still fucking pissed about that.
Yeah. So, like, I think that was the year. Like, 10 years ago, different story. Anime still growing and still not really a niche thing. Now, like, and still a niche thing. Now it's, like, mainstream, and I think it's beyond the Academy, and I'm surprised that people are still at this point of, like, well, we have to really treat, like, I think this is one of Miyazaki's worst movies. I think that by far, this is one of his worst, like, story-wise. Obviously, art and animation, it's now newer than ever. It's better than ever. But from a storytelling perspective, this is one of his worst films ever, and I don't think it should represent anime winning. I think, like, the idea of people defending it because it's anime. They're like, because they're like, whoa, Miyazaki won too. That means Spirited Away and this. It's like, but Spirited Away is a perfect movie. This is such a cataclysmic fucking failure of storytelling. It's a mess. It's unfinished. It bounced through things quickly. That
part of the movie is the beginning before the fucking isekai shit.
Yeah, like, and so, you know, like, whatever interpretation you have of this movie, like, as I fought for in the comments for a little bit, I'm like, look, the early Gwen section is better than the entire movie of Boy and the Heron, because it matches, because the art, the animation, the sound, the ambient sound, like the police sirens and everything happening around, the color definition, the emotion, the dialogue, everything with the Gwen section is like so well connected. It's so perfect, and the rest of the movie pretty much follows that tread line.
I think it's like it was a Pixar effect in the beginning, because Pixar is a well-known name, and it's like, and because if it's anything slightly artsy that they make that wasn't even artsy, yeah. It's like they get the win easily because their name.
I think Brave, right? 2011 Brave. That's one that one against Paranorman and Frankenweenie. So same thing. You know, that was, and that's not their.
Because the thing is, like, what the biggest competition Boy and Heron had, because like it's an artsy looking movie. Of course, it was gonna win. And the biggest competition it has was Spider-Verse, but like the Academy have like something against like comic book movies. Even though Spider-Verse won, there wasn't really too much competition that year. It was like what, Wreck-It Ralph 2 and Incredibles 2. I forgot what were the other ones.
What did DreamWorks do that? Boss Baby? No. Maybe that was Boss Baby nominated here. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Probably, yeah. Like, Disney just had Incredibles 2 and fucking Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't like they were winning. So, they just have something against comic book movies. It seems like they don't like nominating comic book movies for anything.
No.
It's very rare. It's rare. It does happen, but it is rare.
Yeah.
The foreign films do get, like,
they get eyes.
In general, not anime, just foreign films in general, they do get noticed. Hence, we get foreign films that, like, us Americans don't even have access to. Like, again, Robot Dreams got picked as a nomination, and it's like, like, we can't root for that because no one here has fucking seen it.
It's very...
So, like, when that got nominated, everyone like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. And, like, it could be the best movie of the year, but, number one, it doesn't look like it even reaches Spiderverse or Huron. That's the other thing. It's like, that movie might have been a very great accomplishment.
It looks chill. I want to see it, but, like, I don't have I don't have legal access to it. I have, like, I think I had legal access to it for one fucking week at a theater that's, like, on a different, like, state. But, like, after that week, they don't show it anymore. It wasn't, like...
Yeah. I will still fight for the fact that I think TMNT Mutant Mayhem deserved the spot more than Nimona did. But Netflix has a bigger pool now. Netflix is much more significant.
I agree.
Paramount.
I
think it's again, I think
it was still like
fine,
it was still a streaming
but
movie.
Its story is very basic, and I think that what TMNT does with its story and mirrors it with its antagonists, and then the dialogue and the chemistry with the cast, and again the evolution of Paramount animation itself with that movie, very impressive. Like, that's a great jump for that studio, just quality wise.
Oh yeah, way better. Yeah.
So, and Nimona was cut back film wise. That's the thing. Nimona is literally a budget cut movie. That's a movie that was going to be Blue Sky Disney. They got cut. They had to cut back. And like I said before, there are moments where the sound design is just not there at all, and you're like, "What happened? What happened to the sound design?" And like,
I didn't notice it.
Again, just these are like for a few seconds. But if you're the Academy, you would think they'd be like fine tooth combing this. But
no, they're not. But okay,
no.
Here's the thing: they're not picky when it comes to animated. Animated movies, they don't like. They
again,
don't really treat.
Again, Boss Baby. So
they don't really treat with too much respect. Like I remember there was like one Oscars where like whoever was like presenting the animation award. It was either last year or the year before. There was like animation, like movies are great, but like animation is that that movie where you just like leave around, like you just leave.
They literally said that.
Yeah, like you let your kids watch while you leave the room. It's something that we adults have to like have around or something. Like they were like down. I don't remember the entire speech. I don't remember every word verbatim, but like they were very much downplaying animation. Like you look on Twitter, it was pissing off so many animators.
I will say, like, by the time animation actually fully gets the respect it deserves, I feel like all the animated movies will be fully AI written and produced. Like by 2050, like maybe they'll finally realize, oh, maybe we should treat them a little more respect. Like by then, and that's going to be the time when it actually is like fully like AI driven and no longer like actually.
Oh my god, why are we are progressing to this future where like it's making nobody with jobs happy? Like only this is like the executive future.
Well, that's what dystopians are. It's just the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and those in the middle that had a chance in the past are now getting less.
There's no more career. Like eventually, like they're probably it's in the works. They're probably like working on AI to make fucking AAA video games.
Oh yeah. Of course, yeah. Like they were like no. I think there's AI now that codes certain sections like sort through coding, makes coding a lot easier, which solves a big portion of video gaming, which should cut down on the cost of video games, video game production. Not the cost of like buying video games, but video game production itself. It should cut that down, but that's also going to cut jobs.
I fear the day that I'm listening to a podcast. I've been listening to a podcast for like a year. And it was like, this is like one of my favorite podcasts. This podcast is good. And then I find out the people on the podcast aren't even real. They were AI. They were AI written and AI voices the whole time.
Oh, that's
and I'm just like, that's the one I thought on my headphones and like, fuck!
And you've watched like 700 episodes.
I donated to their Patreon and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? They're not real?
That's coming. If it's not already
It's gonna happen.
Someone's testing it, I'm sure. Like, isn't there that AI rapper that's like out there now? So.
There's AI everything. There's AI fucking VTubers. There's AI fucking.
Well, VTubers seems like it's easy to do. Like, they already don't blend. Like, that's the point. Is they're not real, and a lot of them act like they're not real on purpose. And it's like, well, you're.
It's kind of like they're role playing a role.
Yeah, they're role playing.
Like my avatar is like a fucking dragon girl lolly, and it's like, so I'm going to play the part of the dragon girl lolly.
So now all you have to do is make an AI train it on what that tendency would be, and then recommend it for. Again,
what I'm scared of is like we're gonna get it's already happening too. We're gonna be given products like that's why I ran the podcasting. We're gonna be given products where like, oh, this is cool. It's made by a real person. Then we find out later, no, it's AI. No. We were deceived the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, that's what makes it also hard to like consider like.
Dude, the fucking future is like, so we're gonna get a whole movie done by AI.
Yeah.
And they're gonna sell it to like people made it, and then that movie's gonna come out on like Blu-ray, and it's going to come with like audio commentaries, and it's like that DVD is gonna be special, gonna come out with multiple audio commentaries, and like, oh shit, they usually just have one audio commentary or none. This has like multiple, and then after a year after that DVD comes out, everyone finds out that like it was AI that made the whole movie, and those were AI. Voices and those are AI. That was AI written commentary, acting like they made the movie.
Mark, just wait a year until the Riot Blu-ray comes out, and your dream will be reality. Like I don't know what I was like, Mark.
You mean the Wish Blu-ray?
Wish.
Wish.
Yeah, Wish.
4K Blu-ray.
Just wait a year until the Wish Blu-ray comes out. We've got that movie already. That happened.
We worked really hard on this movie.
We did a great job. Yeah.
We did a good job on the movie.
What would you say, Dave, is the movie?
We produced it. We worked really hard on producing the song. See AI TikTok voice that's like fucking like doing the audio commentary from the DVD.
All right. So talking about AI movies that seem like they were written with simplistic stories.